Good day all, welcome back to Cruisin Classics YouTube channel. Today we have for you quite a unicorn. It is a 1991 Acura NSX. You don't see too many of these around these days, and I'll tell you what, you'll be hard pressed to find another one like this one anytime soon. It has 6,128 actual miles on it. Totally bone stock, just the way it left the assembly line, and looking cool as ever. Dressed in its original coat of Berlina black paint, still looks lustrous, beautiful, deep glossy shine. And it's hard to capture black paint on camera, but I'll do my best here for you. You can see it's just like a mirror of reflection of everything around it. Nice badging up front. And of course that flip-up headlight look that was so spectacular. As we move around to the side of the car, you'll see the forward cockpit design of these Acura NSXs. They are mid-engine cars, just like a Ferrari, just like a Lamborghini, just like the new C8 Corvette. GM finally caught on after all these years, but Honda knew it all the way back in 1991 when they built this beauty. Wheel and tire treatment is just like it would have rolled off the assembly line. You got aluminum alloy wheels, factory style 5-spoke wrapped in Yokohama tires. Those tires are a little newer, but Yokohamas are what would have been on it from the factory. Discrete NSX badging right next to the very unique door handles that are on it, and that's the only place it says NSX on the exterior of the car. You've got these large air intakes on the side, and those are for the engine, which is located down underneath this hatchback glass, and I will get to that shortly. You can see there's more air vents here, again trying to feed that engine. As we move around to the rear, you'll see the integrated rear spoiler, and by integrated, it's not attached onto the trunk lid in the way that it would be on some other cars. It's just part of the styling structure of the car. It's quite beautiful how they've managed to do it. But the styling is the best of the best on this car anyhow. It is Honda's best foot forward for 1990, or the 1990s decade. And this car was manufactured all the way up until 2005. And then they've started doing it again now in the 20s. You can see an LED third brake light that runs the whole length of that spoiler. Got Acura badging down below and chrome tip dual exhaust. While I'm in the back, I will open up the trunk for you. And it does have a full-size trunk full of all kinds of goodies. This is all like the extra candy that came along with the car when it was purchased. This is a press packet here, which contains glossy pictures of the car. It contains some slides. I'll show you here. From a prototype from 1990 of the car. See, there's the slides. Very cool. But it's got all the press release stuff in it. It's what they would have given to the press corps at the unveiling of the car. We've got an original owner's manual here. An original window sticker, and you can see the price of the car was $65,600. Quite a bit in 1991. You can see it has a music systems kit here, never opened, brand new. And this is the box that it was sent to the original owner. You can see here that kit fits right in there. So that was delivered to the original owner, whose name is on the box. This is an NSX book. It is all about the design and engineering that went into making this car. And it is still sealed in its factory wrapper. Never before opened. Very cool extra piece. Down here we've got a cassette and a CD explaining the operation of the sound system. Over here we have the 6-disc CD changer. And in this envelope, we have the valet key that came with it. And we have a receipt. Let me find it in here. Oh, where is it? It's in here. Let's see. Carfax. It does have a clean Carfax that backs up its history of mileage. And here's what we're looking for. This is the receipt for having the timing belt and the water pump and the idler pulley and the tensioner all done. $1,500, and that was done back in the middle of 2016. So very, very cool stuff. The trunk is full of awesome extras back here. Also in the trunk, underneath all of this, I'll pull it up briefly, you can see the repair kit items, the air pump, the jack, all just the way it would have been from factory, stored away. So lots of extras in the trunk. You're definitely going to want all those goodies with this car. Well, we're in the back. I'll point out it does have a working power antenna as well. And you can see the ribs of rear defrost on the glass here on the hatchback. Again, the paint is in spectacular condition over the whole car. It definitely looks like a garage kept, climate controlled, stored vehicle, no doubt about it. Now I'm going to open up a couple of parts of the car which are going to require two hands and me getting in and out of the car. I'm going to open the front trunk here and show you what's going on in there, and I'm going to open up the engine compartment. So I'll be right back and we'll talk some more. And we are back with the 1991 Acura NSX all opened up here. We've got the front trunk open, and as you'll see, calling it a trunk is rather a mislabeling. It's a front area. It does have the very compact spare up here, along with the radiator and a bunch of electronics, a lot of stuff having to do with how the car operates, but I haven't gone into digging into what all of these things do. Again, it's a rather complicated car, and I'm used to looking at older American muscle, and this is kind of a new one on me. Lots of technology under the hood here, and very, very cool. Again, the flip-up headlights, and everything just looks like factory spec up here. Not a speck of dust, everything's clean as a whistle. As we move around to the rear, you'll see when we lift up the rear hatch glass that there's another panel underneath it that hides the engine. And the engine compartment is so clean, you could eat lunch back here. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is a 3-liter dual overhead cam V6 with Honda VTEC system, and it runs like a champ. Factory rated at 252 horsepower. It's backed up by a 4-speed automatic transmission. It puts down the power through a limited slip rear differential. That paired up with the rear or the mid-engine format, so is the central weight distribution on it. The double wishbone suspension system. It is a dream of a car to drive. This is the kind of car you would definitely want to take out to your local track and hit the curves with. And as you can see, everything is just so clean back here. Factory stock, nothing changed, but with only 6,128 miles, it should still all look like that. Absolutely gorgeous. Now we're going to take a little delve into the interior of the car. We'll use this really cool door handle to do so. And as you can see, all the courtesy lights pop on right away. And it is a stunning black leather interior. The only thing that really jumps out in terms of color is the red NSX stitching on the factory carpeted floor mats. Both the doors are a combination of vinyl and leather. Very cool styling. The driver's door has power windows, power locks, power mirrors. We've got an NSX sill plate with the car's number on it. Over here, this is the release for the back glass that I just popped open while we were gone. Over here on the door is a release for the trunk. And up under here is a release for the front trunk. You can go ahead and, before we hop in real quick, I just want to show you the caliber of these seats. They are so nice and in such good condition. It smells like a new car inside of here. I kid you not. I wish I had smell-o-vision on this camera. It smells like a brand new car. Oh, super comfortable cockpit and really great design work. Honda put their best foot forward all the way around here. You can see a speaker behind me. This is a typical armrest storage box area. A little coin storage area. Leather wrapped shifter for the automatic. This was still the 1990s, so they still were putting ashtrays in cars. And there's your ashtray, and there's your lighter. Up above, a Bose stereo system. AM, FM, cassette, and 6-disc remote changer back in the trunk. And it sounds fantastic. And again, there is that kit in the back with a cassette and a CD to help you learn how to use it. Shows you how to effectively get the most out of that system to enjoy your cruising tunes. Up above, here at the top portion of the dash, we've got the independent climate controlled system. It's one of those set it and go type of things, and it'll keep it just where you want it to be. It blows ice cold air, it blows hot air, fan works great, and at the top, a clock. You'll notice the quality of the dash. Again, like a brand new car, fresh out of the showroom. In the glove box, there's a nice little treat in here, actually. These are what I call hang tags. They would hang in the car when new, like from the stock here. This one exemplifies how to use your cruise control. Well, you can see the cruise control buttons right here, and this would tell you how to use them. This would hang in the car when new. Same thing here. This would connect right here onto your shifter, and it talks about how to do the automatic shift lock. So very, very cool. Just little extras. And nice padding too on the glove box. I mean, it feels like the dash, like it's padded. It's not cheap in any way. There's nothing about this car that feels cheap. Nice quality products all the way around. Kind of thing you'd expect out of an Acura. Speaking of Acura, you can see their name embossed there on the steering wheel. Leather wrapped steering wheel, working horns. It is tilt and telescopic. See up here our controls. We've got intermittent wipers. We've got the cruise control that's already on the steering wheel. And you can see our working gauges up here. There's a button for the traction control over here to this side. And as you can see from the tachometer, a 7,500 RPM red line. You can really rev this baby out. And 180 mile an hour speedometer. And I think most folks who drive this car are going to take that as a challenge and see if they can get it all the way up there. It does have rear defrost, like I mentioned before, back in the back. Now I'm going to start this car up for you. I'm dying to have you hear it. See all of our gauges come on. Everything works just as it should. And here we go. Only light on the dash it's on is showing me my door is open. Corrected that. Open her back up. And real quickly, I'll touch on the stereo for you.
It's the best. And see how he does. I don't think there's anything wrong. By the way, if he gets bossed tonight, no big deal. It's okay.
Great sound and sound system. And again, AM, FM, cassette, and CD. Just killer. We'll click on the, there we go, sound system is off, there we go, air conditioning, Oh yeah, it is a wind tunnel in here. Cold air, hot heat, strong fan, just what you're looking for. You can see our traction control light is on over here. You can turn that off if you want. That way you can really peel some rubber in it. And I'm going to give it a couple of quick revs so you can get an idea of what she sounds like. Oh man, that's nice. I wish I could do it while I had the phone back at the tailpipes for you, but I'm going to walk back there and let you hear it anyhow. Clock works too, just pointing that out. So smooth running. We also, beyond the fact that the timing belt and the water pump were changed out, we had this car taken up to an Acura dealership right before we took possession of it and had a service checkup done on it, and they put a brand new battery in it while it was there. So you won't have to worry about that anytime soon. And real quick, I don't think I touched on it on the actual odometer here. The mileage, 6,128.5. Try and find one with lower mileage, especially in black with a 91. Just a killer car. Folks, if you've got any questions at all about this 1991 Acura NSX, we would be happy to answer them for you. Just give us a call. At Cruisin Classics in Columbus, Ohio, our number is 614-276-7355. We'll answer any questions you got about this Acura or any of our other cars. We can help you with financing, and we can help you get it shipped from your garage, our garage to your garage in an enclosed carrier. Again, give us a call at Cruisin Classics, 614-276-7355. Love to talk to you about this incredibly low mileage, super cool 91 Acura NSX. Give us a call. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back again tomorrow with something else cool.